what's going on, guys? It's Standout Trading. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys my outlook on XRP, going over the short term and macro Elliott wave analysis. In the video that I posted earlier today, I went over my Elliott wave on Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are both suggesting that we are in for a several month retracement back to the upside. If you guys have not seen that video, make sure you go check it out before you watch this one. It is the most recent video on my channel. Now for XRP, we've gone over a few different counts in the recent weeks, looking for a bottom to come in relatively soon on XRP. Basically, here was one of them where we were in a double three for wave X, and then it was going to go down and set wave Y. Also went over a triangle count where we were in an A, B, C, D, E structure, then going to go down and set 5 waves to the downside. There was a few different bearish counts that we were looking at, and then here was the bullish count where the ABC was already complete, and this just put in either a wave W or a wave 2. That's why we're going to go over the different macro outlooks. But for this scenario, it suggested that correction was already complete, and now we were in the retracement back to the upside. So we could see a 5-wave move up, or it could be a 3-wave move depending on how the structure unfolds. It could be a double zigzag or a simple zigzag. We're going to go over that. Now, since it does seem the most probable that we are in for a several month retracement back to the upside for Bitcoin and Ethereum, it makes the most sense for the same for XRP. So though I am deeming this scenario as still as a possibility, just like we are with the Bitcoin count where it could still be in that wave B before going down for wave C, it just makes the most sense that they are already in these several month retracements back to the upside. So if that is the case for XRP, here's what I'm looking at in the short term. So we have this wave Y bottoming, which finishes off this entire correction. So this correction has been going on for about 430 days so far. So basically, wave W was complete, wave X was complete, and now wave Y is complete at these lows. Within this intermediate wave Y, there was 3 waves down in wave W, 3 waves in wave X, which was a double 3, and then we got a 3-wave move down in wave Y. And you may be thinking, well, why is this wave C so short compared to that wave A? Wave A was so much longer than wave C. And the reason is because we do have a triangle pattern right here for wave B. In Elliott wave theory, when wave B is very shallow and it's a triangle, whether it be contracting, barrier, running, or expanding, then wave C is typically fairly short in comparison to its wave A. So that is the reason why wave C is pretty short. If this entire correction is complete, we are now either in a wave 3 to the upside, finally, or we're still in that wave X. It depends if altcoins start to deviate away from Bitcoin, or if they have that same type of structure where they are just going up for a 3-way move before going down for 3 waves. So in the short term, this is what I am viewing. We are either in an ABC upwards or an impulse to the upside. So if we are in a simple zigzag up, we can expect price to reject around 41 cents and then start to correct down for another wave X and then back up for another 3-way move to the upside. It is also possible that this is a 1 and 2 in place, now going up to set wave 3. If wave 3 starts approaching the 1.618, then it's likely that we are in a wave 3 rather than this wave C to the upside. If it's in the wave 3, we could have targets anywhere from the 1.618, 2.0, or 2.618. And if it extends, it could even be further. Sometimes these wave 3s do get pretty volatile in the crypto market. The most common target is going to be that 1.618 extension when drawing it from the origin of wave 1 to the end of wave 1, then down to the bottom of wave 2. That is how you calculate the correct target for that wave 3 to the upside. So I'll put XRP at around 49 cents. Then we could see a wave 4 correction, then up for wave 5. It is also possible that it gets up to 55 and 66 cents for that wave 3. It depends if it becomes extended or not. So really what I'm looking for in the short term is either we are in an impulse wave to the upside, which should get revealed very soon. If this move starts to get parabolic and it turns into pretty much like a straight line up, that is the nature of a wave 3 in an impulse wave, then we kind of have a clear view that we are in that 5-wave structure rather than a 3-way move to the upside. In either scenario, it does look like for this count the bottom is in, as there is bullish divergence between waves A and C. and also between the bottom of wave W and wave Y within wave 2 right there. So that's going to be it for my short-term analysis on XRP. I believe that this scenario makes the most sense due to my outlook on Bitcoin and also the fact that we are starting to see some momentum to the upside. I believe we are either in this ABC, which would likely form into a bigger degree WXY structure, or we could be in an impulse wave. We'll kind of get a clearer view of what scenario seems the most likely very soon. So now I'm going to go over my macro LE wave counts on XRP. Depending on which structure plays out, it does not affect the XRP short-term analysis at all. So here is one macro count we could look at where cycle wave 1 is complete, and we are correcting as a double zigzag for cycle wave 2. So we have the first three-wave move to the downside complete for wave W. Now we are in a retracement for wave X. The targets for wave X, typically, if it is going to be a double zigzag structure, are going to be 50 to 61.8% of the previous wave W swing. As you've seen over here, we had this three-way move to the upside with a truncated wave C when drawing the fib retracement from the origin of wave W to the bottom of wave W. It did reach in between the 50 to 61.8% retracement levels. That is the most common for a zigzag, any type of zigzag structure. So that will put XRP to around $1.09 to around $1.29. This would occur over the next several months. Now, it could reach lower levels. Let's say this is a double zigzag and just doesn't reach all the way up to that level. It could stop at 88 cents. Or if this becomes a flat structure, maybe it's a little bit more shallow. Just like I said for Bitcoin and Ethereum, the most common structure for this wave X is some type of zigzag structure, more specifically a double zigzag. Anywhere between 88 cents to $1.58 is possible for this wave X. Again, the sweet spot is going to be 50 to 61.8%, so you got $1.09 to $1.29. From that area, we could see a three-way move to the downside towards around 4 to 10 cents. This would complete cycle wave 2, and then it could go on for another 5 waves to the upside for cycle wave 3. This is the bearish LE wave count that I am seeing on the macro perspective. Now, both of these scenarios that I'm about to show you, I do have this wave W completing because we just went over that this seems as the most likely where this wave Y is complete, which either completes this wave 2 or in this count wave W. So this is the bearish count that I'm looking at. So now here is the bullish scenario for XRP where cycle wave 1 is complete at this high, January 2018. Cycle wave 2 completed March 9th, 2020. And now we are going on to set cycle wave 3. Primary wave 1 was complete as a leading expanding diagonal. Primary wave 2 just completed as a double zigzag structure. Now it is going on to set primary wave 3. There's a few different ways we could find targets for this wave 3. Now, if we take a look back at this cycle wave 1 right here, when we drew the Fibonacci extension from the origin of wave 1 to the height of wave 1 and then down to the bottom of wave 2, you can see that the wave 3 surpassed all of these linear Fibonacci extension targets. But then if we did put this on the fib levels based on log scale, it got up to that 2.0 Fibonacci extension level. So like I've discussed before, in the crypto market, it tends that these waves follow the log scale versions of the retracements and extensions rather than the linear ones. So the first targets are going to be at least $3.26, the next target $5, about $7, and then about $8.75. These are all potential targets for that wave 3, but like in this cycle wave 1 and like all the other times in the crypto market, these wave 3s more commonly reach out to those other log scale Fibonacci extension targets. So the 1.618 puts you at around $28. The 2.0 is about $83. These are also possible targets for that wave 3. And you might be thinking, well, which scenario is going to play out, this one or this one? And the answer is we don't know. If it is going to follow what Bitcoin is doing, then likely it'll put in a wave X and go down for another three-way move to the downside. It is also possible that the price deviates away from what Bitcoin's doing. We see it move up, move back down, and then it goes on to set that sharp wave 3 to the upside. So the way that we'll kind of figure this out over the course of the next few months is by subdividing the structure of this move up. If this move looks super corrective and it looks like a double zigzag upwards, then this scenario seems likely. If we start to get some big impulse waves off of these lows, then this scenario would be more likely in that case. That's going to be it for my macro Elliott wave analysis. Now for my classic technical analysis, we are on a falling wedge right now with hidden bullish divergence kind of resting on this huge level of support. So I believe if it does break through that upper trend line, that would be a very good sign. It would also support the counts that I'm looking at, where we either are in that several month retracement to the upside for that wave X, or we could go on to set that wave 3. I believe that classic technical analysis is looking bullish. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this technical analysis, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed and have the notifications on so you can get alerted for amazing setups just like these ones. Have a good one.